Hello and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm Captain Killer and this is part 22 of my playthrough as Alexios on Nightmare difficulty. In the last episode, we escaped Athens with Aspasia after Phoebe and Pericles were killed by the cult of Cosmos. Now we are sailing to Naxos to find our mother, so let's track the quest. Here we have the reunion. After a decisive battle on the beach, Marini asked Alexios to return with her to Naxos. After thinking her son was dead for so long, she had a lot to talk about. And a mother's prayers. After searching through all the Greek world, Alexios finally found his mother's trail. Although 17 years had passed, the time had come to reunite with her at Naxos.
Let's go! Raise the sail! Ready to embark! Ready oars for docking!
Here we are on Naxos Island. We're going to make our way up this hill and speak to our mother.
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the
Xerxes,
merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
Spears back to the broken shaft.
The meeting is over.
Alexios. How?
When I closed my eyes, I could still see you fall. I thought I had lost you.
Cassandra is still alive.
They have her, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods.
I found you.
Your sister. We have to get her back.
She's too far gone.
I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What have you...
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
Okay. Start here.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your sister and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Cassandra was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But she did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized she was special and handed her over to the cult.
What do you mean? She was special.
What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Did you hear? Some Athenian was caught trying to steal our supplies.
Oh, yeah?
He must have been brave. I'll give him that.
You talk a lot.
Well, he won't be trying that again. Not without a head, anyway. Hold on! Your life is mine! This is your end!
This whole sequence started kind of strange. I figured there'd be more preamble, so they just jumped into the fight. The archer. Do the heavy.
Time to die!
Get rid of the whole
Your life! You don't stand a chance!
Ow. Alright, this big guy's gonna real help. There we go. Let's loot the area real quick. And now we have the quest catching up.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
The real world taught me better. When someone wants your head, you have to learn to save your neck.
I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos? You saw him?
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time.
I don't see what the difference here is. You know, with her answer to this, I guess.
Knowing would only have complicated things.
You still had a right to know the truth.
You did what you thought was best, like any mother. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lamb.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
If it's our family they fear, we'll reunite and give them a reason to be afraid.
Many have tried to stop them and failed.
We are not those people. Where others failed, we will succeed. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you.
Alright.
Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetus.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, ringing the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right. What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable man, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
So we can destroy the cult once and for all.
If only it were that simple. You are mighty, but we cannot stop them alone.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos, and then hunt down the cult together.
Myrini, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods! I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. but my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Alright, completed catching up. There's level 30. And we've accepted multiple quests here, so let's take a look at them. So we have Paradise Lost. After an emotional reunion, Marini asked Alexios to secure Naxos from the invaders of the nearby island of Paros. So we're going to start with Death and Disorder. As she suspected, Marini learned of the cult's plans to assassinate both her and Alexios. Hearing that their attackers were hiding somewhere on the island, Alexios planned to hunt them down. So talk to Marini at the party.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly, but I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Aspasia, what brings you here?
Alexios! Read the room, my dear.
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces are after her, and that this place is too open.
And I've been telling Aspasia I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that, my people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Good. And I'll make the rounds here. Shore up my support. Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know.
I'll get her out of here safely.
Where do your sources say I should start looking?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are so enamored with their own mysticism. It's predictable enough for them.
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
Alright,
Of course. I'd be happy to help you both. I'll see you again later.
It doesn't matter where I got the information.
You should know by now that I'm not one to follow orders.
open your
blindly.
map to find your objective. The assassins are hiding on Naxos. They might operate from the caves to the north of Zeus's Cove. The cave of Mount Zas is likely their hideout. So I have very little map information here, but I'm guessing that's gonna be where we need to go. So I'm gonna sweep up these viewpoints and make my way over there. So the synchronization point Zeus's Overwatch is close enough to find our target, so let's let Icaros do his job.
A cave entrance. They're in there.
Excellent. Let's give Icaros another chance to scout this out for me. Here we go. Alright, plenty of targets. Okay. doesn't seem to notice the body. I guess it did kind of fall into the bushes there. That was pretty fortunate. Alright, let's loot this area real quick. And press deeper into the cave. My best bet is a stealth attack on the smaller one here. Nice. Shoot. There we go. Nice. Alright, just barely got the finish it off.
Drachmi, all stamped with the seal of Paros. The letter. Some kind of code.
Okay. Ostraka. Okay. And there's some things to loot in here. So let's grab everything we can. Banged bow. That's my first legendary bow. And that's the cave completed. So I'm gonna make my way out of here. Head back to talk to my mother. I'll be back when I get there.
The cult soldiers were paid with drachmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
Sparta has changed since we were there. Corruption spreads everywhere. As Aspasia says, even to Sparta. They want to instill discipline across the Greek world while they rot from within. They're focused on the wrong enemy.
I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back.
Okay. cultist discovered. Alright, let's check out the next quest. We have Going Down. Alexios knew lowering Paros' nation power would give Naxos an advantage in the war. One Marini and the people of Naxos desperately needed. So we're going to lower the resources of Paros by pillaging the nation chest, destroying war supplies, and killing Athenian soldiers. Now I'm guessing we need to go to Paros to do so. So I'm going to head over there and be back when I get there. So I sailed over to Paros Island, and now I'm going to let Icaros scout it out for me. So that must be the captain of the other ship that went missing. And this looks like the Athenian fort. So I'm going to make my way over there and try to reduce their nation power. Fortified marble quarry. I also always find it better to approach these kinds of things at night. So I'm going to wait here.
Let's hope no one notices.
And make my way in. There certainly are a lot of soldiers here. That is our target, the nation chest.
Hey! Stop!
Who are?
No chance. Alright.
There's Aeneas. He's in bad shape.
I thought that guy would die. That was lucky. That's not good.
We need reinforcements. I'll let them later.
We are finding what we need to get rid of. And quite a bit of resources. Very helpful. Excellent.
Beautiful white Parian marble. Should I add some Spartan red?
But there's no one here. Well, go on. Find them. Understood.
Here we go. Got the nation chest. That really did a number to their power. Alright. Oh, hold up.
I think I saw something.
Okay, he's going a different direction. Interesting. Maybe that was the guy. Okay. Let's take him out. still generally undetected here. So I'm gonna make my way back the way I came, avoiding those reinforcements. Take out a few more Athenian soldiers. Yeah, here we go.
What?
That one. Missed something. There we go. And looks like this last guard, pretty good to get rid of. Ooh. Is that a captain there, maybe? Yep, like it. Nation power's already down to 1 bar. I'm gonna keep making my way around.
I will not let you down again. What the? Hey, I see you.
And the nation power is low enough, but I think I'm gonna finish off a couple more of these guards.
I know where you are, you coward!
Hello. I was hoping that shot would take out the guard the first time, but not quite. Down here. These war supplies.
Any sign of them? No? Nobody here. Do not like it. Stay sharp. As you say,
We already brought in reinforcements, and they failed. Oh, here we go.
nobody here. I'll cut you!
Alright, looks like the jig is up. Missed something. That was nice. I'm gonna try and make my way out of the quarry. Hello. And over towards that shipwreck.
Please stop!
To complete the last part of the quests our mother gave us. And I'm going to go ahead and track that one too. Quarry Quandary. Aeneas, the admiral of Marini's fleet, didn't return from a mission to Paros Island, causing anxiety among the ranks. Fearing the worst, Marini asked Alexios to find him and bring him home. Oh. So he was in boy, which makes sense based on the title. So I snuck my way back into the fort, and I'm gonna get this captain out of here.
You're a hard man to kill.
I know she wouldn't abandon me. Quick, let's get out of here.
Indeed. Where are you going? Okay, figured it out. Good, good.
Thank you, Mistios. I hope Phoenix pays you well for this.
Remind her for me.
Something's wrong with Paros. More than usual. Strange things are afoot.
Alright.
What did you see?
There were others. Not the Paros type. One had a mask. Never seen that before.
A mask?
I couldn't tell who he was. Time to get off this godforsaken island. I know my way back.
You should tell Phoenix what you saw.
I'll report to her at once.
And there's Quarry Quandary completed. And the new quest, the Paros Blockade. I'm going to track that. Our new objective is to talk to Marini. So with that, I'm going to end episode 22. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback, please leave a comment, and remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content.